Hello everyone, this is the Sports Spiral. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and in today's video, this is going to be a special Christmas edition of the NFL picks. We've got Week 16, one Christmas game, a lot of good games in this week. I believe this is like the second to last week to gain towards the end of the season, and it has been a pretty good one. But let's start with the Saints vs. Vikings Friday night game, and so yeah, it's 4:30, so more like Friday afternoon. And the Saints have been looking good. They fell in a close one, so they have lost two in a row, but they've been looking good overall. They fell to a close one versus the Chiefs, but the main thing about that, they had Drew Brees back, which is huge for the Saints. I think they'll be able to win over the Vikings, but it'll be a close one. The Vikings have not had a very good past few games, but I think with Dalvin Cook and Kirk Cousins, a pretty good offense, they can score some points on the Saints. But in the end, too many points scored by the Saints, so I've got the Saints 31-24. Okay, we have the Buccaneers, who have not looked the greatest this season. They've been able to win games recently, but they've had to have comebacks or something of that sort led by Tom Brady. And I think they'll win another close one here. The Lions are not too bad of a team, but it does make sense why they fired their head coach. I do think Matthew Stafford can put up some points, but I've got Tom Brady and the Buccaneers 30-24 in a close one over Detroit. Okay, then we have the 49ers versus the Cardinals. The Cardinals have been looking great with DeAndre Hopkins and Kyler Murray, receiver QB combo that's doing great. And yeah, I think they can put up some points on the struggling 49ers. They've got a bad quarterback situation. Even like when they can use Garoppolo, he's not the greatest. So I think they are definitely going to be looking for a quarterback in the upcoming draft. But I think just too many points scored by the Cardinals. They'll handle the 49ers 27-17. Then we have the Raiders versus the Dolphins, and though the Raiders have been struggling lately, I think they can keep it close because Marcus Mariota played pretty good versus the Chargers. Just the defense haven't been very well, and I think Tua and this Miami offense can do enough to win. Even though they might not be the best offense ever, but they've got a great defense and can hold the Raiders to 20. So I've got the Dolphins 27-20. Then we have the Ravens versus the Giants, and the Ravens have been looking great. Lamar Jackson has been fantastic on the ground with his running backs, and he's also been pretty good through the air. Could use some more targets possibly, but he's been looking pretty good. And the Giants are a pretty good team defensively, haven't been able to come up with much of anything offensively. So I've got this to be a domination by the Ravens, 27-13, Baltimore all over New York. It's my pick. Then we have another New York team going against the Cleveland Browns. The Jets won their fourth game last week. Can they do it again? No, they're going against better competition than the Rams and the Browns, and the Browns have been looking great recently. They just went against the other New York team and dominated them. Dominated the Giants last week, and I think they will be able to win versus the Jets. The Jets are probably not going to be tanking. I'm not sure about this whole tanking thing and if a team is going to be doing it or not, but the Jets are most likely not going to be tanking because they know they're probably not going to have the first pick. So they might be able to give a little bit of a fight to the Browns, but I've got the Browns scoring too many points in this one. 30-17, Baker Mayfield, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt looking like a great offense there. Then we have the Jaguars, who have most likely secured the top pick if they do go on and win their final games. Lose their final games. It's like winning, but no, they have to lose their final games. And they're going against the Bears, who have been doing better recently can perhaps squeeze into the playoff. I think this will be a rout from the Bears. I don't think the Jaguars are going to be trying. They might be able to put up some points because you don't want to completely get embarrassed and put up 0 points, but I've got the Bears all over the Jaguars, 31-13. Then we have the Chiefs versus the Falcons, and Mahomes, the running backs have been looking pretty good. Great receiving core. The Chiefs are looking just as good as last year, probably better in the regular season. They have been looking amazing, perhaps can make another Super Bowl run. And I think the Falcons, they haven't been looking the best. They've failed to finish a few games, and that leads them to a few losses. And yeah, they just haven't been looking the best. So yeah, I've got the Chiefs handling the Falcons 27-17. Then we have the Bengals versus the Texans, and the Texans, they haven't been looking very good this season, but Deshaun Watson has been great for them. And for the Bengals, they've been up and down. They just beat the Steelers last week, so that was good. And they used Finley, who was pretty good. Didn't throw it all that many times. And I think they'll use Finley again in this game. I just expect them to start him again. I don't think they get enough points to win. I think Deshaun Watson and the Texans offense is better than the Bengals offense. But I think this will be a good, close game. Texans 27-24 is my pick. Then we have the struggling Steelers going against a good team this time, the Colts. And the Colts have been looking great. Their rookie running back, Jonathan Taylor, has been fantastic. And Phillip Rivers has been pretty good as well. So they've got a nice offense, and yeah, I just don't think this sluggish Steeler offense can put up enough points to make this one even close, because they just have not looked good. They've turned it over a lot. Yeah, the past few weeks, the Steelers, they've still been pretty good on defense, but they've given up points not because their offense, not because of their defense, their offense is actually giving up points because of turnovers. So yeah, we'll see if the Steelers can get back on track. I don't think they can. Then we have the Washington football team going against the Carolina Panthers. And the Panthers have just not looked the best this season. They've lost quite a few games. And the Washington football team is definitely, they've got the better record, the better team. Not the best offense, though, from the Washington football team, but they've got a pretty good defense. Chase Young has been great, and I think they can win with defense, but they can't get too much space in front of the Panthers because their offense isn't the best. So 23-17, Washington football team, it's my pick. Then we have the Chargers, who have been looking great with Justin Herbert. Well, the Chargers haven't been looking the greatest, but Justin Herbert has been looking great. And the Broncos, Drew Lock has looked better this season. Not anything spectacular, but I think they can keep this one close. But the Chargers, with Justin Herbert, eke this one out, 26-24. Chargers over the Broncos. It's my pick. Then we have the Eagles and the Cowboys. And at one point, maybe like 4, 5, 6 weeks ago, these teams were both awful. In the beginning, they were like decent. Then in the middle, they were awful. And now they're kind of getting to decent again. Obviously, the Cowboys lost Dak Prescott, and that's a major blow. But Andy Dalton's starting to play better. That offense is starting to get a little better. And the Eagles, they're starting Jalen Hurts now, and he has been terrific for its first few games. He's been really good as a rookie, and I think he can play a great game both on the ground and the air to win this one for the Eagles. So yeah, I've got the Eagles in a close one, 27-24. Then we have the Rams, who lost to the Jets last week. That must have been embarrassing for them. They're going against the Seahawks, and despite losing to the Jets, that was probably just a bad game. Some teams just have bad games in the NFL, and it's like just move on from them. But I've got the Seahawks in a close one here, 26-20. The Seahawks defense has been improving over the last few weeks. They started pretty bad, but they've gotten a lot better. The offense has been pretty steady with Wilson. So, yeah, I've got them 26-20. I just don't think this Rams offense, Jared Goff will probably turn it over in interceptions. So, yeah, I've got the Seahawks 26-20. Then we have the Packers versus the Titans, two good-looking teams. They have great records and looking to get in the playoff. And the Packers, great running back and quarterback, Aaron Rodgers and Jones. Great-looking offense, decent defense. And then the Titans, similar story. You got Derrick Henry, fantastic running back, probably the best one in the league. And then you have Ryan Tannehill, who's been pretty good this season. So I think this is going to be a close game, a very good game. But I've got the Packers squeaking by 31-30. This one's going to be high scoring, and it's going to be a great game. I believe that it's the Sunday night game, too, so a primetime game, respectably so and understandably so, because two great teams right there. Then we have the Bills, who have been looking very good this season. Nobody expected that. Well, they're looking pretty good this season, last season. But, yeah, they're looking great this season. And then the Patriots, they missed the playoff. And I don't know that they have that much to play for now. So, yeah, they're still going to play and probably try to win. But the Bills are clearly the better team. Pretty good defense. Defensively, their offense has looked great with Josh Allen this season, much improved. So I think they can handle the Patriots 31-20. But I could see how the Patriots could keep this one close. So that is going to do it for this video. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and check out my other videos. Merry Christmas once again if you're watching this on the 25th. And this is the Sports Spiral. Bye.